Hey guys, Operation Rising Storm. This is going to be the Commonwealth and France player, turn 1. So let's go ahead and start off with our tech rolls. Going to do ASW and Advanced Artillery for the Commonwealth. And we hit on Advanced Artillery. Sadly, missed on ASW. Our buys for Great Britain, gonna have our 2 starting ships that are already in the place units box. Gonna be upgrading a minor factory to a medium, and we're gonna be building 2 railroads, FEC, an infantry, and a militia upgrade. Anzac, we're gonna have a militia upgrade. So, quick recap of the rest of this board. Republicans gobbled up a lot of territory over in Spain. Nationalists still holding on in Basque Country. Japan starting to build up a sizable force over in Rihe. And Germany annexing some territory. So for the Commonwealth, obviously turn 1 we're not going to have combat moves, so we're going to get into our non-combat moves. So starting from the west, this militia is going to load up on this transport, and he's going to go 1, 2, 3. Drop his guy off in southern England. This medium bomber is going to fly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Land in Gibraltar. And going to move this destroyer. 1, 2, 3. Join up with this torpedo boat destroyer. This destroyer and TBD are going to go 1, 2. The rest of this fleet is all going to join up in A21. As well, this fighter is actually, let's count that out. 1, 2, 3. So he is going to move 1 over to southern England. Infantry is also going to move to southern England. This mountain brigade is going to rail down to southern England. That's about it for UK proper. This light cruiser and destroyer are going to move over into A44, along with the rest of the British boats in the Med. They're going to go 1, 2, 3. This British submarine in the Med, though, is going to come east and go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Sorry, 3. Forgot for a second they only have 2 movements to start. This FEC transport by Calcutta is going to come 1, 2, 3, and be in P41. This FEC light carrier is going to come 1, 2, 3, along with the rest of the FEC fleet is going to move one over. This FEC destroyer, 1, 2, join up with them. This infantry in Delhi is going to move down 1 to Maharashtra. Infantry from Calcutta is going to rail to Maharashtra. And this coastal sub is going to move 1, 2 to P33. The infantry in Transjordan will move down 1, Lower Egypt. And then for the Anzacs. So this transport is going to load up a motorized, and the artillery and strategic naval move, they're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And for now, drop their guys in Maharashtra. And then this militia in Queensland is going to rail to South Australia. Oop. Take that back. Asia, once again, forgot they only have 1 rail movement, so he'll just move down 1 to New South Wales. And then the Anzac destroyer and light cruiser will move 1, 2, and 3 to I-14. And I believe that will be all the non-combat moves. So now we'll go into the place units. So destroyer submarine and medium factory going up in Great Britain. The destroyer will be placed with the main fleet in A21. The submarine will be put to the east in A6, and the minor factory in northern England is upgraded to a medium factory. Then the 2 railroads we built as Great Britain are going over in Africa. One bordering Rhodesia, Tanganyika, and then completing the rail line Tanganyika to Sudan. So now we have a completed rail line from Cape down to Lower Egypt, giving us our strategic objective. The FEC, infantry, militia upgrade. So infantry, Calcutta, and the militia upgrade we'll do in southern India. Then the Anzacs got a militia upgrade. So let's grab Anzac infantry. And that will be our place units. So everyone spent everything they have except Anzacs, saved $1. So collect income. We're getting 12, 5, and 3. So 12 for Great Britain, 5 FEC, and 3 plus the one we saved is now 4 for Anzacs. So that's going to be the Great Britain turn, so we'll go ahead and just move into France. France also going for that advanced artillery. Rolled 4, they missed. Okay, for the France turn, we're going to have the submarine that was already on the build phase. We're going to be building a militia, and then we're also going to be lend-leasing a mountain brigade over for the Abyssinians. So we're going to go ahead and get our non-combat moves knocked out. So we'll start with our navy. This submarine in M2 is going to move, let's say, major, so 1, 2, 3, down to the Red Sea. These two submarines are going to follow close behind him and move 1, 2, 3 to M8. These 3 boats are going to go 1, 2, and 3. We'll move them to 835. These 2 destroyers are going to come 1, 2 to 820. 2 battleships are going to move up and join the British fleet in A21, if I can make some room for these big old boats. And now I think that's it for surface warships for France. So now we'll get into the troop movements. So a militia from southern France will move up to Alsace-Lorraine. Two infantry will move back to Paris. This motorized from Alsace-Lorraine is going to drive down to Aquitaine. This motorized in southern France is also going to go to Aquitaine. A French infantry from southern France will link up in Paris. And so will the infantry in Normandy and Picardy as well, leaving us with 6 infantry in Paris. Our medium bomber is going to fly 1, 2, 3, 4 down to Gibraltar. Or, wait. No. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 down to northern Algeria. This transport is going to pick up this Foreign Legion, just scoot one up, drop the Foreign Legion in southern France. Then I believe the only other transport we have is going to pick up the infantry in Cochin China, and then he's going to move 1, 2, 3, and drop in French Somaliland for now. And I believe that'll be it for our troop movements. So just going to go ahead and double check. Yes. So that's going to be it. So we're going to go ahead and go to place movement, or place units. So our mountain brigade is coming from southern France, and it's going to go through, bounce from Syria and go through French Somaliland to Abyssinia. And I'm sure they'll appreciate that mountain brigade. The French submarine is going to, we'll do that one in the Strait of, in A22 next to the Strait of Dover, so up north of Normandy. Then our militia, we will build him, we'll just put him up in Picardy. And I believe that that's our place units. So what we'll do now, we're going to go and roll recruitment for the Abyssinians, praying for a 1. I'm sure they are too. Ah, no dice on that one. So we spent all 6 as France. And now we'll go ahead and collect income. We're up to 7. So puts us up 7, and that will conclude the Commonwealth and French turn 1. So we'll go ahead and hand it over to the Italy player next and see what they do.